Hey, what's going on, you guys? The Keith Carnes here, and today we are talking about Call of Duty. Call of Duty. And I got some old MWR gameplay for you that I've had on my hard drive for quite some time, so I figured why not put it to use while I discuss this topic at hand. I felt it was necessary to have COD in the background. Hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. So today we're talking about Call of Duty, unfortunately not in a positive light. Wow, what a shock. The whole internet and the whole fucking YouTube community of Call of Duty players are just, everybody's up in shambles. Everything's fucking bad right now. And I think you guys all know why. A little bitty thing called the Call of Duty Black Ops Pass, aka a fucking season pass. Let's just call it what it is. Let's call a turd. Let's call a spade a spade. It's a season pass, a very, very in-your-face season pass, a very, very pricey season pass. Now, before I start this video fully, I want to let you guys know I have not pre-ordered Black Ops 4. I have no intent on buying the game at this point. Unless shit changes, they are not going to be getting my money. It's just not going to happen, and it really hurts me to do that because the game actually looked really good to me, especially the zombies and, of course, the Battle Royale mode I was really excited for. But if they're going to continue this greed, I just can't support them anymore. I've been guilty of buying supply drops in the past. I will admit that I've been a part of the problem at times, but hey, you know, I loved my MWR, and I was willing to spend a little extra money on it. At least you weren't forced to do it. Let's just put it that way. So with that out of the way, let's talk about this. So the Call of Duty Black Ops Pass, which they're calling it, is a fucking season pass. You literally have to buy it to get every single piece of DLC. In the beginning, it was said that you would have to buy one of the very expensive versions of the game, whether it be the $100 Digital Deluxe or the $130 Pro Edition or whatever it's fucking called. I don't even know. But it was $129.99. $129 for Call of Duty is just insane. I mean, it's just insane on its own. I mean, think about it. $129 for Call of Duty for a digital version. Or you could spend, or you had to pay $130 for the physical copy to get the Black Ops Pass. People were furious. I was furious about this because there's no way I'm spending $100, let alone $130 on Call of Duty. It's just not worth it to me, especially when I'm basically having to pay for the DLC up front. They're forcing you to do it, but it turns out that that actually wasn't true, or they changed their view on it. I believe it just simply wasn't true. It was a misinformation that got out of control. So it is being said that you can buy the Black Ops Pass after launch, but that still doesn't change the fact that it should not exist, let alone cost money. So to get this, there's been rumors that the Black Ops Pass is going to cost $60 US, which is pretty much the exact same price as the game itself. So basically you're having to buy the game twice to get the full experience. And of course, 100% these zombie maps are going to be behind this paywall as well. It's not just the multiplayer DLC and all that. And then on top of this, they want to throw supply drops in there. Of course, you got to have your supply drops in COD. That's just a rule nowadays. They can't just sit here and let you enjoy the fucking game. They got to sit there and say, hey, can we see your credit card for a minute? Yeah, there you go. Let's buy some fucking supply drops, because it's not enough that you spent $60 on our game and then bought the DLC on top of it, equaling over $100 on our game. We also want that sweet moolah for some fucking stupid DLC guns. Yeah. Like I said, I was guilty of doing that in MWR, but at least MWR was an enjoyable game, and you could actually earn the guns legit. You weren't forced to buy supply drops. But I will admit I shouldn't have did it, and I will not be doing it ever again. I'm just done with it. I would hope that whoever you are watching this, that you're done with it. And we just got to put our foot down about this. And I'm glad to see that the whole community, the internet, people on Reddit, people on Twitch, people on, of course, here on YouTube, are standing up and just saying, look, we're not going to do this anymore. Especially when you have other competitors, especially big time with Battlefield 5, a main competitor to Call of Duty, has announced that all their DLC is going to be free. All the updates are going to be free. They're not going to charge money anymore for DLC. It's becoming a thing of the past to charge people for additional content. It just is. That's how you keep people coming back. That's how you keep the community together. And it's how you avoid separating the communities. And that's the biggest thing. Have you ever wondered why in the older games, like for example the first 2 Black Ops or the original COD 4, why you would have hard time finding people, because not everybody has the DLC maps. So the people that don't have the maps are separated from the people that do have the maps. It divides the community, and it just ruins the experience. There's people that have had to uninstall the DLC maps, have had to delete the maps from their system just so that they could actually get in a game. And I mean, that should be enough for Activision to say, okay, we want to keep the players together, but that's just the point, guys. Activision doesn't give a shit about you. They don't care about me. They don't care about anybody that pays money for their games. They just care about that good old green money coming out of your pocket. That's all they care about. And this is a blatant example of them only caring about money. So as of right now, I have no plans on buying this game ever, unless they reverse their decision on the Black Ops Pass. It should be 100% free. If they want to still do supply drops to earn extra money on the side, I honestly don't care, as long as it's not pay to win. I don't give a shit if they do it, because we know they're going to do that anyway. There's not going to be any loot boxes from what I understand in Battlefield 5, but if they still want to do it in COD, I could live with that as long as the DLC was free and it wasn't pay to win. But we'll see. As of right now, Black Ops 4 is just a no-go, which is really disappointing because I was really looking forward to the game, but what are you gonna do? Anyway, guys, this is Keith Carnes. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, have a good one, and thanks for watching.